first goal in playoffs.
Game 3 underway. And Spooner trying to carry the puck into Minnesota's zone to start. Battle to stay in the neutral zone early on. Crowd getting behind Minnesota. A team that played 4 of their final 5 regular season games on the road. Last time they were in this building, end of April. Heisey will rim it around. Minnesota trying to work it through on their own end. Heisey part of a rookie trio top line, all former Minnesota Gophers as well. Chance, she sends it out. Jakes on the point. To Zumwinkle this time. Grace Zumwinkle. Feeds it out, they'll just cycle it. Looking for the open lane. Heisey, far side, back to Jakes. Zumwinkle one-timer off the pad. 20 seconds left in Minnesota's power play, the first power play of the night.
And there's another good shot from Grace Zumwinkle, and it's that one-timer that she gets off that is so good, so hard. Again, you're just looking for a little puck luck in front, see if you can get a stick on it or pick up a rebound.
Grace Zumwinkle only had 1 point against Toronto in the regular season. Steckline will carry it right in front. They go for it. It is second power play for Minnesota. Royale Tiger Towel power play. Taylor Heisey down to Boreen.
They're just looking for Boreen right there on the back door.
Steckline holds it in. Cross-ice pass. Coming in closer. There's a shot turned aside by Campbell off the pad.
Once again, those are the ones that they got to get a stick on in front. You either have to get a stick or you need to be able to turn quickly and find that rebound.
So far, both teams have been perfect on the penalty kill throughout this series, and Minnesota has not allowed a single shorthanded goal even through the regular season. So we did show you some of the near chances for Toronto in game 2.
Oh, they got pretty lucky to not give one up last game.
And here comes Emma Malte. Back up to Lauriane Rougeau, and right in front, Turnbull. That one nearly snuck by Rooney. It was all dialed in. Kick save. Kelly Panic taking it the other way, and she's goes all the way to the end boards there. Collision.
That one looked like it shook her up a bit, but she got back up right into the play.
Panic now in this board battle. Kruzova as well. Out to the far side, Heisey to Jakes. One-timer Zumwinkle. Campbell again clocks it. Taking it around, another chance. Minnesota on the power play. Coming in, looking for the first playoff goal. Jakes. She throws it on.
That forecheck, getting her feet moving, getting the puck moving.
And Minnesota determined to get on the score sheet, of course, get a win here in game 3. If Toronto takes it, they are on to the final. They will be playing for the Walter Cup. They would also become the first team to punch their ticket into the finals.
Well, that's just it for Toronto. That would be a huge advantage given what's going on in the other series and the overtime games and the triple overtime game that they just had. You want to get that kind of rest so you can face a tired team.
These two teams have only gone to overtime once. It was in the regular season. It was in Minnesota and Minneapolis.
Of course, overtime in the regular season is not quite what you're looking at in the playoffs.
No, 5-on-5, but here's a chance. That one just can't get the shot off. Coyne Schofield keeps the puck, and it's turned over. And here comes Toronto right in front. That one just wide. Turnbull and Spooner working together. Natalie Spooner keeping it away. She throws it towards the net. Another shot, Turnbull, and that one nearly trickles by. Maddie Rooney, what a save!
Wow, this is just what happens when you start throwing pucks on net.
Wow, did she ever get to that? Michaela Cavanaugh taking it around. Incredible save by Maddie Rooney.
Well, that one looked like it was going to get the fortuitous bounce.
Another chance, Lauriane Rougeau, a defender. Working alongside Natalie Spooner.
Well, it does look like you're seeing a different Toronto team this period than you did in the first.
Gotta wonder when you hear worst period of the season. how that motivates a team, but Minnesota, of course, having a very strong first period. Toronto, though, with a shot on goal already here in the second. Now up to 3.
Well, and a couple good scoring chances. One just missed the net.
There, Budarak feeds it down. Now a chance. Flaherty, she scores! Minnesota's first ever playoff goal, and it's scored by Maggie Flaherty.
Well, this is just it. We just saw it at the other end of the ice. You start throwing pucks on net, and anything can happen. This is a beautiful shot. Natalie Darwitz said she wanted this period and this game to be full of firsts. They just got their first goal, coming off of a couple of good, really good opportunities the other way. That one looked like it was just going to bounce in off of Natalie Spooner. Minnesota goes back down the other way, and they're able to get on the board. It's a point shot that has some eyes, all sorts of traffic in front. This is what Minnesota needed. Genders moving one direction.
Another chance right off the draw that time. Zumwinkle, first shot blocked. Now Taylor Heise taking it all the way around. He's got support still, keeping Allie Monroe at bay. Back down Abby Boreen. Minnesota circling. Taylor Heise, it's just wide. Another chance now. Heise into the slot, and it's batted out.
Well, you're starting to see what Heise can bring, and she takes that puck for a little skate around the zone, but then is able to get herself open, get it back for an opportunity in front.
And it was in this building that Taylor Heise had an incredible 2-goal performance. Minnesota now getting in close. Zumwinkle in the crease. Now Zumwinkle collects it behind the net. Quick with it is Sarah Nurse.
Well, and there's a decision that Toronto needed. They're getting a little cute with the puck in their own zone and turning it over. This forecheck's coming in with high, heavy pressure. You need to move the puck up north, and you need to move it hard.
Bookbinder finds Michaela Cava. And there's a shot on Campbell. Loose puck, Hannah Miller has it. She scored the empty netter in game 2.
On a 5-game point streak as well.
7 points in those 5 games for number 34. Rizova to Steckline. Toronto with just 5 shots. Here's a chance. That one, Rooney reads it all the way. Still in the Minnesota zone. So that's 6 shots on goal for Toronto. We're approaching the halfway mark. Not quite of the second period, but nearly there, more than 8 minutes in.
Well, Rooney has been solid every chance that she has had to face, and that was another one. Great scoring chance for Toronto. She's got to get out, face the shot.
Yeah, Minnesota picking up those pucks in the middle, and Toronto's so good. They score! Minnesota capitalizes on a mistake. And Denisa Krzyzova, with her very first PWHL playoff goal, makes it 2-0 Minnesota.
Well, and it just seems like once you start to get a little puck luck, you start to get a whole bunch. And this is just an innocent play. Puck thrown in, Campbell freezes it, and then stands up, goes to freeze it again, and loses it. Krzyzova gets there and is able to poke it past her. Campbell loses this puck. So when she stands up, I don't think she knows where it is. Krzyzova gets there first and pokes it in. You got a team that hasn't been scoring goals. That is exactly what.
And now another chance, far side. Minnesota looks for the room right in front. It's cleared out by Blair Turnbull. Michaela Cava with a hit.
And that's just a huge back check.
Oh, here's a big chance right in front. Boyd Schofield, kick save. And a penalty on the way. We've got another power play on the way for Minnesota. Rooney to the bench at 6-on-5. Greco takes a shot. Back behind Kelly Panic. Pressured by Renata Fast. Toronto does win the face-off, but now battle for it. Short-handed, Malte gets into center ice, and Turnbull far side with a good clear. Malte, 2 short-handed goals in the regular season.
Well, she can be a real pest on the forecheck, both 5-on-5 and when they're short a player.
Here comes Minnesota. Grace Zumwinkle carries it down, sharp angle over Michaela Cava. Shield drive, takes it behind, hands up, a little frustrated on that one. Grace Zumwinkle certainly had some magic moments here on home ice. Chance. Kelly Panic with a shot, blocked in front. Hard shot by Zumwinkle. Make that 2 big block shots by Jocelyn Larocque from the point stick line. Takes it out to Abby Boreen, back up to Zumwinkle. Forced to the outside here by this Toronto penalty kill. Just over halfway into Minnesota's 3rd power play of the game. Liz Sheppers, she's got 2 assists on the night. All goals in this series have been scored on at even strength. Natalie
Spooner does a good job to get in that shot lane. Minnesota really is finding the middle of the ice much better than they have all series.
Taylor Heisey feeds it up to Boreen. She gets stopped short by Lauriane Rougeau. A chance right on the doorstep. Point Schofield parked down low from the point. Steck line over. Plenty of movement. Heisey looking for a lane. One-timer Steck line.
Well, it's been a domination so far.
Emma Malte looking to break through on the scoreboard. She'll rim it around Brittany Howard far side. Brittany Howard led her team in shots game 1 of this series.
Leads her team still.
Sarah Nurse nearly tipped in there by Howard. Ali Monroe. With a bit of a wonky bounce, takes it around. Emma Malte has it, takes a shot, and it's just short of catching the front of the net, goes around instead. Ali Monroe with a quick hand, but Minnesota will play it up. The Steck line, steering it into the near corner. Toronto down 2-0 in a playoff game. They have never been here before. Hannah Miller, she's looking to come through, but Minnesota dominant. Abby Boreen keeps possession. Zumwinkle around the wall. Quick play, blocked in front. Greco with a good hit. Here comes Blair Turnbull looking for some help. Miller there, it's kicked out, cleared out. This is a confident Minnesota team.
Well, they're working hard right now.
Boreen continues to battle for it, but here's Natalie Spooner. She's trying to set up the rush. Takes the shot. It's a kick saved by Maddie Rooney. Just the 7th shot on goal for Toronto. Less than 5 minutes left in the second period. Renata Fast with a shot. That blocked in front by Jakes.
But clean exits are a start.
Budarak. The puck off a attempted pass there. Over. Maggie Flaherty down low. Budarak collects. Back behind the net. Lauriane Rougeau though. Number 5 in white for Toronto. Just board battling with Budarak. Another chance to Kruzova and Miller now along the near wall.
Kruzova just in a great spot to take that pass away.
Out to center, Natalie Spooner. She's looking to stick handle all the way through. Gets it back to Ali Monroe. She passes it in front, and Samantha Kogan was right there. Budarak takes it the other way for Minnesota. She'll opt to dump it. They go for a change. We're in the final minute of the second period. Dominance by Minnesota here.
We're really starting to see Minnesota's speed, and it's the first time in 3 games that we've seen that. This is a fast team, and they're starting to use that speed. Point Schofield gets a great scoring chance by beating her defender back to the net. This develops into a 2-on-1 because she has that burst of speed, gets to the open ice first, beats her defender. Cava feeds her with a beautiful area pass. Campbell makes another save.
And Minnesota back in the offensive zone. They've been able to take many more draws this game than they did in 1 and 2. And Samantha Kogan for Toronto comes in, cuts all the way around, feeds it out, shot on Rooney. Then 58 minutes to get a goal. Now, looking for their third, Denisa Kruzova. What a stop! Camp. Maybe take advantage shorthanded. They had plenty of chances to do that in the second game of the series, but here comes Natalie Spooner shorthanded. She loses the puck. Minnesota takes it away. Natalie Spooner with possession. She scores back down deep into her own end, just trying to stave off this pressure from Denisa Krishova on the forecheck. There's a good hit, but it takes down Natalie Spooner. She's slow to get up. Puck still in play.
And that's a huge loss if she goes down for Toronto. And Spooner, who had just generated the shorthanded scoring chance, and takes that big hit.
Called over to the belly of Spooner, of course, led the league in points and goals throughout the regular season, but also scored the very first playoff goal in PWHL history. Last Wednesday, now a chance for Minnesota to get out of their own end. Just one shot on the power play. So Toronto's penalty kills certainly ramping up throughout this game. Minnesota had 4 shots on their first and second power play. Interesting moment on the ice there. Bit of a spin maneuver to go down, but Minnesota still with pressure now. Olivia Knowles looking to work it off the near side. Turnbull centering feed to Hannah Miller. Trying to take the shot. It gets blocked in front. Minnesota holding on, but right on the doorstep, taking face-offs. It is Minnesota again, solid in the second shorthanded effort. We approach the final 3 minutes here in the third period. A chance right out of the penalty box, right in front, Liz Sheppers, and it's stopped by Campbell. What a save! In front, but goes Minnesota away. Empty net on the other side. Minnesota has the puck, and right now a big chance for Grace Zumwinkle to really put a statement finish on it for Minnesota. Toronto 6 on 5. That pass, Taylor Heisey will get there first. She throws it. She scores!
There is no goal on the ice as there was a delayed offside against Minnesota.
Well, that'll do it. Haven't needed to do this, to be 6 on 5 and battle just to break through on the scoreboard. Jocelyn Larocque plays it off the near wall. Rebecca Leslie feeds it up. Hannah Miller and Comfer, those two scored last game. Now Howard trying to get it out, but it's just a bit too wide into the neutral zone. And the crowd starting to get to their feet inside the XL Energy Center. Again, empty net on the side of Toronto, and now Minnesota with possession. Greco catches Renata fast. He sends it up to Leslie. And Minnesota making history on home ice. It's how they started the regular season. Only team to win a home opener. And in the final seconds, talk about that defense. Minnesota holds on.